Hi everyone, hope you're doing well. In this video, I'm going to show you how to put photographs into Google Slides on an iPad. There are different ways to do it. If you go to your Google Slides app and open it up, and you have to be logged into your Google account for it to open up, so it will ask you to do that if you're not already. But when you get it open and you open a new file or open up an existing file, this one I already have a photo in there and I've done some things to it. But in the app, it's not quite as easy to get a photograph in to Google Slides as it would be on a regular computer, a desktop or a laptop computer. To get a photo in with the app, you see the plus symbol in the top right. If you tap on that and you swipe up a little, you see the word image, and if you tap on that, it opens up your options. The two options are from photos and from camera. Now, from photos would be the photos that you have stored in your Google Drive or your photos on your iPad. And from camera would be taking a photograph with your iPad camera. So if you go to from photos, it will bring up your photos file from your iPad, and any photos that you pulled in will be there. Now, the picture of the puppy there, I put in my photos earlier, but I'm going to tap on it and tap add. It does not add it because that particular file of a photo is not the correct photo type. So I'm going to go back to image, from photos, and pick a different one and add. And you see that one it added in because it's the correct photo file type for slides. Now, those are your options there, but in Google Docs, there is an Explorer feature where you can go and import photographs from the internet. On Google Slides, that option is not available. So what I will have to do is press my home button, go back to the main screen, and go to Safari, which is down at the bottom. And when I open up Safari, I have to tap on the plus, and I can tap on Google, and I can tap on Images in the top right, and tap where it says Search in the middle there with the magnifying glass and type in what I'm looking for, and then go, and it will bring up images. But it gets a little difficult to save these images to your photo file in your iPad. You can do it, but I want to show you how to do split screen. So you swipe up from the bottom and you see some of the apps down there. Well, I'm going to tap on my Google Slides app and hold it, and I'm going to move it upward, and you see a little window appears, and when I let go of my finger, there's an extra window open on top of the other one. And then the top right, there's a gray bar. If you hold that and move it all the way over to the right or all the way over to the left, you see one screen moves over, and when you let go, you will have two screens. So now I have my Google search on one side and my Google Slides app on the other side. So if I tap over here on the left side where my Google app is, I want to get rid of that picture. So I tap on it, I tap the word delete. I'm going to pick a different picture of a puppy, and I'm going to try and drag it over onto my Google Slides. So I'm going to press and hold and start moving it over to the left, and you see there's a picture of the image under my finger and a green plus. When I let go of it, it will put it in there. So that's one of the simplest ways to get photos from the internet onto your Google Slides file. And please remember, as always, whenever you're working, make sure that any images that you're putting into your work, are appropriate. Remember, no weapons, nothing with blood and guts, no violence, nothing mean, nasty, hateful, cruel, or inappropriate. Always be appropriate with your images that you put in there. Now also, I'm going to slide I'm going to grab that gray bar in the middle that splits the screen. You see a black line with a gray bar in the middle. I'm going to take it, I'm going to swipe over to the right. There it is. I'm going to swipe all the way over to the right, and now only my slides file's there. Now to edit this photo, when you tap on it, there are editing tools up at the top. You can give it an outline or border color. You can make it thicker or thinner, just determine what type of line it is. And also, you can crop, and you can mask with shapes, and that sort of thing. But some of the features that are in Google Slides, not in the app, you have to go to the internet. So I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to go to Safari. I'm going to tap on the blue plus in the top right corner, and I can tap on Google. I can tap at the top. I'm going to type in slides.google.com and tap on Go. And there are my slide files, as if I were pulling it up on a laptop or a desktop computer. I'm going to open up that same file, and you're going to see at the top I have more options. So when I tap on a photo now, I have tools up at the top similar to before, but over to the right I see format options. So you have size and rotation, position, recolor, adjustments, drop, shadow, and reflection. So like with recolor, and sometimes it's glitchy on an iPad to do this, but let's hope it works right now. So I could turn the photograph all blue. I have to wait for it a little bit. I should be able to go back and change it to a different color. And not all photographs will work this way, but many of them do. And then you go back to no recolor to go back to the way it was. Under adjustments, you can make the photo transparent. You can change the brightness of it and the contrast. And you can reset it to make it go back. And right now I have a drop shadow. If you do drop shadow, you can change the color of the drop shadow. You can change how dark it is with transparency. You can change the angle of it and the distance. And blur radius makes it a little blurry, or you could make it sharper like that. So I just wanted to show you that's the way you can do more things with it by going to slides.google.com to have more options on your photographs. So I hope that helps you with putting photographs into Google Slides on your iPad. Have a great day, and let me know if you have any problems or questions or suggestions to brinsonj@pitt.k12.nc.us. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.